Good evening. Seeing how it is the hour of 6 p.m. on Monday, August 15th, I'll call to order the regular meeting of the Planning Commission of the City of Ceres. Notice that this meeting will be held in accordance with California Government Code Section 59453, Subdivision E of the Ralph M. Brown Act, California Government Code Section 54950 et sec. Series Resolution Number 2022-71 and the Federal Americans with Disabilities Act. While this meeting will be physically open to the public, given the state of emergency regarding the threat of COVID-19, members of the public may also participate and comment via the application Zoom. Remote public comment is also available for the Planning Commission meeting by emailing planning@ci.ceres.ca.us by 5 p.m. on the date of the meeting. Include the agenda item number or public comment period in the subject line of the email. Your written comment will be distributed to the Planning Commission and kept on file as part of the official record of the Planning Commission meeting. At this time, please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Thank you. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes, please note that Commissioner Martinez is excused this evening. So we have Commissioner Del Nero,
Here.
Commissioner Johnson,
Here.
Commissioner Catchell,
Here.
and Chairperson Smith.
Here. Are there any conflicts of interest to declare? Seeing none, we'll move on to citizen communications to the commission on matters not included on the agenda. While the Planning Commission welcomes and encourages participation in the Planning Commission meetings, adopted rules allow no more than 5 minutes for expression of non-agenda items. Matters under the jurisdiction of the Planning Commission and not on the posted agenda may be addressed by the general public. However, California law prohibits the Planning Commission from taking action on any matter which is not on the posted agenda unless it is determined to be an emergency by the Planning Commission. Citizens are entitled to address the Planning Commission on any item subject to the 5-minute provision. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak on a matter not on the agenda? All right, seeing none. Public comments will now be accepted through Zoom. For those participating through the web, please raise your hand to request to speak using the hand icon located on the bottom right of your screen. If you're participating by phone, please press *9 on your phone. Names will be called in the order requests are received, and your microphone will be unmuted when it's time for you to speak. Is there anyone on Zoom?
You see no hands raised at this time.
Yes, I don't either. Thank you. All right. Have we received any public comments through email?
No, I have not.
Thank you. All right, I'll close public comment period and move to the consent calendar. Will the clerk please read the consent calendar?
Yes, item 1, clerk's report of posting. The agenda for the regular meeting of the Planning Commission of August 15th, 2022 was posted on August 11th, 2022.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to approve the consent calendar? I need a motion. I said, do I?
I'll second it. If you approve,
Somebody please make the motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar.
I have a motion and a second somewhere in there. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes, Commissioner Johnson, Commissioner Catchell,
Aye.
Commissioner Del Nero,
Aye.
and Chairperson Smith.
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0 with 1 absent.
Thank you. No items were removed from consent, so we'll move on to public hearings. Item 2, conditional use permit 22-11, proposal to construct a 15-unit apartment complex consisting of 2 and 3 bedroom units that range from 1,494 to 1,743 square feet of living area at 2519 Magnolia. Aaron Sangera is the applicant. Do we have a staff report?
Yes, thank you, Chairperson Smith. As you said, the project before us is a conditional use permit for a 15-unit apartment complex consisting of 4 structures. They're all 2 stories tall at 29 feet. The project's located at 2519 Magnolia Street. The surrounding uses include residences to the east and west, and to the north, there's a medical office. To the south across the Magnolia Street is the school district bus depot. The site is 1.08 acres and is currently undeveloped. There's no curb, gutter, or sidewalk, but with this project, they would build those. The project is zoned planned community. The general plan designation is downtown residential, which allows for multifamily residential and encourages it. Several general plan policies are applicable to this project, including the promotion of infill development, the attractive multifamily residential architectural design, and the encouragement of mixed use housing to bring vitality to the downtown and provide additional affordable housing options. Some other things to note are that TID is requiring a 4-inch connection to an existing 4-inch utility conduit on the north side of the property, coming out of that medical facility property. There will be a 7-foot privacy fence installed on the west and eastern property lines that abut the residential neighbors. And the required parking for this project, according to the number of 2-unit and 3-unit, 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom units, is 23.5 parking spaces. This project is providing 31 parking spaces. I'm here to answer any questions.
Does anyone have any questions?
How many places was providing?
31.
That's including the garages.
That is including garages.
Anyone else? I just have one question regarding the privacy fence. What material is that made of?
Let me see. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm looking through the conditions of approval here. This may take a moment.
Okay. You can let me know. I was just curious. Anybody else have any questions of staff? You can let me know. I'll go ahead.
Okay, here it is. Oh, I'm sorry, that's during the construction phase. We'll make sure that the fencing is, it won't be chain link. It will be a privacy fencing, with solid material.
I was just curious. All right, did you have a question? I'm sure they will. All right, I will open it up for the public hearing. If there's anyone in the audience who'd like to speak on this matter, I see that the applicant is represented. So if you'd like to speak on this matter, sir, please approach the podium and state your name for the record.
I'm Jim Shaw with Yoshino Shaw Architects, representing the client and the owner. And so basically, we're trying to do a multifamily apartment complex, townhouse units in this residential commercial area, and feel that it's a good fit for the city and a good fit for the client as well to provide housing in that area.
Anyone have any questions of applicant? Thank you.
You.
Anyone else in the audience who'd like to speak on this matter? No? All right, is there anyone on Zoom that would like to speak on this matter?
I see no hands raised at this time.
I will close the public hearing, bring it back to the commission for discussion or a motion, please.
One thing that catches my eye on the project is as soon as I got the book, I drove down to look at the existing area. And parking, right now, parking is very crowded over there. I don't know if people are coming from a place across the street, but I'm looking at, 10 garages or 15 garages, single car garages. Probably 50% of them will be filled with other things in cars for quite some time. And there's not a lot of overflow for street parking on there. I hope this project can hold its own for parking.
I believe that question has arisen from staff and you want to respond to that?
Yes, Chairperson Smith. Additionally, a condition of approval being imposed. Sorry, every time I have the letter P, almost every time, it pops the microphone. A condition of approval is being imposed to require the applicant to implement rental lease agreement restrictions towards the tenants' uses of their garages, such that the use of these areas shall be limited exclusively for the parking of vehicles for the tenants and their guests.
So just in other words, the garages cannot be used for storage, but must be used to store the vehicle.
That's correct. Thank you.
That will address your concern about the parking.
No, I think it's a great project, but like I said, I went out there and drove, I'm like, ooh. Cause it won't get overflow out there, not much.
I agree. Is there any other
No,
comment?
I appreciate being done there. I don't share your concern. I don't know what else we could do. That's more than you see with most cases. Not that we get a lot of multiple family, but it seems a good faith attempt to make sure that the parking spots are used for parking. Because that's one of the first concerns you have when you bring a lot of people together. They all got cars. I'm glad we were at least going that far into the, try to address the issue.
So that's 15 cars in the garages and then 15 in the surface parking. You said there were 30 or 16.
Yeah, technically the two ADA units don't have garages. They are parked uncovered.
That's the extra spot.
Yeah, there
'Cause
are,
there's 16 surface spots and 15 in the garages. You said 31 total. So 15, 16, 31. I know that math.
I'm going to take it. Yeah, that's right. That sounds right.
I did it in my head right now. Okay, Mr. Del Nero, do you have any questions or comments?
Feels like we covered most of it.
Well, I agree that it is a very attractive, complex. The units are large. I was impressed by the floor plans and my concern about the parking has been addressed through the requirement of the condition on the lease. So I'll be supportive of this. With that, I'll be asking if there's anyone who would like to make a motion, please.
I'll make a motion that we make determination project is exempt from environmental review pursuant to CEQA guidelines, section 15332, which is class 32 for infill development. And two, approval of 22-11 CUP subject to the findings and conditions contained in the attached draft resolution PC 22-20.
Thank you. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes, Commissioner Catchell,
Aye.
Commissioner Del Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Johnson, and Chairperson Smith.
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0 with one absent.
Thank you and congratulations. All right, we'll move on. There's no new business, no public meetings, no unfinished business, no matters initiated by the planning commission or staff. So we are moving to reports. Is there anyone on the commission that has anything to report?
Went to the SWAT fundraiser, series SWAT fundraiser Saturday. Went out. A lot of money for the SWAT team.
Great to hear. Anybody else? Okay, moving on to, I have nothing to report. I didn't even notice that the city attorney was there. Nubia is there. Hi, Nubia. Do you have
Good
anything to
evening.
report?
Thank you, Chairperson Smith. I don't.
Okay, thank you. Staff,
Nothing to report. Thank you.
Kevin? No? All right, well, we all wish James a speedy recovery. And with that, I will adjourn to the next regularly scheduled planning commission on Tuesday, September 6th. Thank you all for coming.